Kicks 105.5. Kid Rock all summer long. Boy, it really does feel like we're into summer. It's sunny. We're heading for 80 again today. Where did I turn you on?
You didn't.
Where did spring go?
Spring didn't sprung. It
spring
leaped
didn't
away.
happen.
No, never happened.
It went straight from like snowing and 10 degrees to sunny and 80.
I went from shoveling my driveway and being miserably ugly to golfing on Sunday going, how am I doing this?
Yeah, no kidding.
I'm outside without a jacket. This doesn't feel natural.
It's just that was a weird transition of weather we had there. So I got a question for you.
Go for it.
There are all sorts, if people are in business, there are all sorts of insurances. People may or may not know I do security cameras on the side and I do other stuff. And businesses have to have insurance. But there are eccentric insurances that some businesses have. Like if you owned a newspaper and you published an editorial where somebody maybe said something derogatory about somebody else, is there insurance that covers against things like, I guess that'd be like slander?
Yeah, libel, slander, and all that good stuff.
Are there insurances like that? Is that a real thing?
So I can't speak to what a newspaper coverage would be because I don't even know if there would be a company willing to offer that type of coverage. Right. Because it's kind of like saying, "Go ahead, good luck. We got the checkbook."
It kind of is. Right?
Yeah, but for most businesses, in fact, almost all businesses, that type of coverage is a built-in component of the policy. I'll give you a great example.
Libel and slander are...
It's called personal injury. Personal injury, where you... Right? I didn't have coffee this morning.
I did. What a weird thing. I didn't either.
No, I'm trying to give it up, just to see if I can.
Why?
Because I'm foolish.
But don't you know about all the studies? You'll get a reduction on your insurance if you drink coffee because
it's good
because
stuff.
It's so good for you.
I know. I'm an overconsumer, so I'm working on it. But
all right.
So it's basically it's built-in coverage on a business owner's policy for personal injury. So I call it you made somebody mad insurance. Libel, slander, wrongful detention, invasion of privacy. I mean, these are all types of things that can happen to different types of business owners. A great example is coverage on an apartment building. You're a landlord. You have a 4-unit apartment building. You have a couple of choices for policies. You could do a personal lines, what we call dwelling fire policy. It'll cover the building. It'll give you liability if somebody gets injured on the property, blah, 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 blah. But it does not protect you if let's say you evict somebody and they want to sue you for wrongful eviction. Well, you have nothing. You have no coverage because that particular coverage is not available on that policy. You have a business owner's policy, it's built in. It's already there. So if somebody wants to sue you for, especially as a landlord, invasion of privacy, say you went into their apartment without giving them proper access or proper knowledge, or you evicted them and they want to sue you.
Now, wait. I get confused by this stuff. This makes my head hurt.
I know. I can see that this morning, actually.
You see the throbbing
forehead?
my
goodness. There's a vein on your forehead that I've never seen before.
Oh, now I'm going to have to put my hands on my head. I'm going to talk with my hands on my forehead.
There you go.
So if you evict somebody, you have to go through the proper channels. You have to file the paperwork. You have to go to court. Mm-hmm. You have to have a judge hear the case. The judge has to decide that the case is valid, and then the eviction proceeds. And then the people have like 30 to 90 days to vacate the premises because in Vermont it's really liberal. How could they even begin to sue against something like that? You've just gone through a legal process.
Right.
And you've proved that they haven't paid or that they didn't live up to their end of the lease. That's like...
Right.
I don't get it.
And these policies are available all over the country, so the forms are not always... There's a mandatory form specific to each state, but this is a general policy that's available everywhere. So Vermont being a little more prone to being on the side of the tenant.
Yeah, the liberal side.
The liberal side. That is probably a little more specific to Vermont, but it doesn't really make any difference in the coverage available in the policy. And believe it or not, I have seen landlords have that problem where they get sued for wrongful eviction. And even if that goes, say there's no settlement, it just goes to court. Well, you got a lawyer up. That's going to cost you some money, so you want to make sure you have that coverage. Yeah, it's scary. It's scary.
It makes the vein in my head throb.
Not a good thing. Not a good thing. But it also comes in handy for other businesses too. It just goes on for even advertising injury. False advertising. I mean, there's all kinds of different personal injury type occurrences that can happen that you want to have coverage for. And like I said, most commercial policies, business owners policies specifically, because they're package policies, have that coverage. And us as homeowners, many homeowner policies have that built in, or at least an available add-on or endorsement, if you will, so that if you make somebody mad, they want to sue you for defamation of character or libel or slander, you at least have that level of coverage.
Get your ugly face out of my yard. He called me ugly.
I'm suing you.
That's very funny.
Go to the court. Yeah, sir, you are ugly. Oh, okay. Sorry.
But if you own a business, it's important that you have somebody who understands your possible liabilities. A local representative would probably be a good thing.
Somebody who has experience with that type of industry, because
absolutely.
we write many of them. Yes.
And just think about a business owner, if you've got vehicles that you have employees driving, what a huge exposure of liability that is.
You own a store or any business, and you got to send the employee either in their car or they're driving your car, and they need to go get cash, they need to go make a deposit, they need to get change, whatever the case may be. They need to go get some groceries. If they are driving in the course of working for you, that is your exposure.
And it's so sad to me that the world has changed the way it has, but you have to be prepared, because you could get sued for serving hot coffee.
Yeah.
And lose a lot of money.
Right. Or try to sue somebody for burning yourself.
If you got something on a shelf and somebody is messing with it and looking at it and they tip it onto themselves, and rather than them going, "Oh, I shouldn't have done that," they sue you.
Maybe what a good thing would be for future conversations to have some real world examples of liability. That would help people, educate people on why it's such a benefit and tremendous thing to have.
I think that's a great idea. I'm going to give you some homework. I'd like you to go home and compile a list of real-world examples of what might happen.
You can't tell me what to do. Challenge accepted.
All right. We'll talk next week. Good Policies brought to you by the Barrett Insurance Agency. Online at thebarrettagency.com.
And, of course, we're on Facebook, Barrett Insurance Agency. Check out our YouTube channel, and you can give us a call, 748-5224.
All right. And take care.
You, too.
Enjoy that golf, man.
I can't wait to go hiking in the woods again.
All right.